Welcome to 5 Minutes Alone with God. Today we are in 1 Timothy chapter 3. Remember, when you're reading through a passage like this, and if you're just jumping in for the first time, you want to know the context. Context always determines meaning, and it helps you to understand the big picture of what's taking place. Paul is writing to Timothy, and he's given him instruction on how a church should be set up, and instruction for what the people are supposed to do. So chapter 3, verse 1. Now this is a faithful saying: if a man desires the position of a bishop, he desires a good work. A bishop then must be blameless, the husband of one wife, temperate, sober-minded, of a good behavior, hospitable, able to teach, not given to wine, not violent, but gentle, not quarrelsome, not greedy or not loving for money, one who rules his own house well, having his children in all submission with all reverence. For if a man does not know how to rule his own house, how will he take care of the church of God? Not a novice, lest he be puffed up with pride. He falls into the same condemnation as the devil. Moreover, he must have a good testimony among those who are outside, lest he fall into reproach and the snare of the devil. So what is this passage talking about? Well, Paul is telling and giving Timothy instruction that if somebody in the church desires to be a spiritual leader, meaning a pastor, what are the qualifications that this person should have? What type of character should he have? And he lists the type of character that person should model and display for everybody to see, for those in the church and those outside the church. That's what is being stated here. So how would you and I apply this? Whether we are trying to be a pastor or not is really irrelevant, but the application, or what truth would God want us to take away from this? Well, I think character. What type of character should we have as believers? These type of characteristics should be modeled in our life also. We shouldn't be the type of people that have a bad behavior. We should be known as having a good behavior. We should be known as individuals who are gentle, not quarrelsome. You know, someone says the sky's blue and we turn around and say, no, it's red. We shouldn't have that type of attitude. We should have a gentle spirit, not arguing with everybody. You get the idea. So if someone were to ask you, please describe their character, could you come up with 3 characteristics about them? That might help you understand this a little bit better. Or vice versa, if they were to say, let me tell you what your character is like. You're hoping it would be 3 godly characteristics. So there's our time in God's Word today. Have a good day. 1 Timothy 3, verse 8 through 13.